So, with this new moon energy, realize that a lot is happening right now. Now, I want to point out the fact that if you have people in your life that are trying to keep you down, don't let the attacks get to you. Your crew, your spirit crew, are covering it, okay? They got you covered. They are protecting you, okay? So, I had the most insane day yesterday. Like, in the 2 years that I have been driving for Uber and the 3,000, a little over 3,000 trips that I have done, I have never had a day like I did yesterday. Never. Ever. It has never been this way. So, almost hit by 3 different vehicles. 3 different vehicles. 3 different points in the day. The first one was driving through a light. It was green. It was my turn. I was going. And a cement truck that was taking a right-hand turn into my lane would not stop. They were not stopping. And I had customers in the car. I had passengers. And I was going to stop, but at the same time, I knew damn well that I wasn't going to be able to stop in time if that truck was going to hit me. So, evasive maneuvering that I have been trained, prior military security forces, so they train you this stuff whenever you go out and kind of practice in the Humvees during training. So evasive maneuvering in that aspect. There was nobody in the oncoming traffic left turn lane that was facing towards me. There was a truck coming, don't get me wrong, and I realized that I had enough time to go ahead and veer over to the oncoming lane and dart around before the cement truck could even come at me, and before that oncoming truck could hit me. So I was able to do that. No problem there. That was the first one. That was the first whoa, that was insane. What the hell? And the funny thing about that one is that I was actually talking to the passenger. We were talking about magic, and so that should have been my first sign. I mean, honestly, that should have been my first sign. Sorry, sometimes I'm a little slow at picking these things up, because when I'm in the zone, when I'm driving, I'm driving. When I'm doing my job, I'm doing my job. I'm not trying to figure out the facts of life at all. But so that was the first one. The second one, I was driving a passenger to a dealership to pick up their vehicle, and with that one, there was a car that was backing out of a parking spot and didn't stop, didn't even think for 1 second to put on the brakes and check. They just started going, and they just kept going, and I automatically stopped. I was pretty much at a stop, but I stopped even harder just because that person. And the woman, we were talking, and I was like, that's the second time today that I've almost been hit, so be careful on the roads. Just heads up, okay? I saw so many accidents yesterday, more than what I feel like is normal, because for a dry day, I would say, because here in Utah, once it snows or heavy rain, yeah, people be stupid. Let's just call it that, because people forget, oh yeah, snow, go slow, it's snow. No, they don't do that. They're like, oh, I can go the same speed limit, and then they end up in the ditch, and they're like, I wonder why that happened. Duh. But so I digress. And so, sorry, I have someone trying to call me. Awesome. So with that, the third one, so the second one, I was like, okay, whatever, I'm going to stop. I'm going to have a break, eat something and get back out there and do what I got to do. The third one, this is the one that I was like, okay, something is up, because I was driving along and I'm heading to go pick up another customer, and it's only one freaking lane that I'm at, and someone pulls out, making a right hand turn into where I'm at, like directly at me. And there's another car that is on the left hand side, and they're oncoming traffic. They're getting into that middle lane to take a left turn into where that person came out. This person pulls in, and I am barely cutting in between like these two vehicles to get into a left turn lane. Like, I'm telling you. And then we finally come to this stop, because that's where we were headed. We were headed to a stop sign. And so I was able to squeeze by these two vehicles, the one coming at me and the one coming at me, and I'm just like, make it. And then I'm like, holy shit, what the hell is that? And I'm just like looking at this person. They won't even look at me. Which I've been there. I have. I'm just like looking at them like, why did you not hit the brakes? Why did you keep going? And so, like, yeah, no. After that one, I was so shook up that whenever I got out onto the main road after the stop sign, I did take a left-hand turn, and I did pretty much the same thing to someone else. And I was like, okay, I feel like I was a little bit shook up on that one, and I need to take some deep breaths. I need to, like, center myself. I apologized to that person profusely and everything, but I realized that everybody out on the road was in a hurry. So many people were cutting other people off. We're in a hurry somewhere. It's the energy, guys. Be careful. People are either in a hurry or not paying attention. And I noticed this a few days ago. I had this, like, we had a premonition. The kids and I had this premonition, because we had this happen already earlier last week. And damn it, I really should have posted it. Now I know that when I get this stuff, I really need to just start putting this out there because it's important. But I had a vehicle when I was taking my kids back home to their dad's house. I was in the left turn lane to get onto the freeway, to get onto the freeway entrance. The car behind me was impatient for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, guys, I've never had this happen in my entire life of driving, but this person was so impatient that when the light turned green, they cut from behind me and like got around on my left hand side, cut me off to get on the freeway before me. Like, they could not wait at all. And then once we're on the freeway, there is an on-ramp coming onto the freeway from another area, and this woman just isn't paying attention. She just straight, without a blinker, nothing, just gets into my lane, and I have to evasive maneuver out of that lane and into another lane. Thank God there's no other, like, cars over by me, but I'm always that way on the road. People don't realize that the reason why I'm so good on the road is because I'm out there and I assume that nobody else knows how to drive, and I'm going to be on defense. I'm on defense out there, no matter what. That's why I am always alert and aware, and I keep my eyes open, because I'm like, I don't trust anybody on the road. I don't trust anyone. Everybody out there doesn't know what they're doing. That's how I see it, because that's how I stay safe, is because I'm like, no. I'm not saying I'm a pro, but I'm just saying that, like, that's how I stay safe, is because I'm going to assume nobody out here knows how to drive, and I'm going to make sure that I make it home safe. Also, my guides are so freaking amazing that they're going to protect me, and they, survival instinct, and I know how to I know how to survive. So that was just the accidents. Like, those were the attempted accidents. There is a lot of magic being thrown. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on right now. Like, it is intense right now. Like, because people are trying so hard to keep certain people stuck and in their place, you know. So I also had an incident, let's see, with the fact that I took my car in to get the transmission fluid replaced just yesterday morning. And I'll tell that story another time, because that this is one of those, like, I can't believe I did this moments, and I'll talk on that one. This kind of plays a part of yesterday as well, like not taking yourself so seriously. Like, all those moments were like really, you know, crazy, but just brush it off. Don't let it get to you, okay? So the because I took my car in, I always keep my lights on for automatic, and so I guess they turned them off during that time because I didn't realize this. And I was driving last night and this is so embarrassing because, like, I've never had this happen. I got pulled over by the cops because I didn't have my lights on, and I was like, you know, like, what are you talking about? I don't, like, what do you, because I thought he meant the little Uber light. I'm like, I don't have to have that on. That doesn't need to be on. And he's like, no, your front headlights. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on. And I was like, I forgot how to turn my headlights on. That's why I keep them automatic, because I'm like, I don't know, this is a brand new car. I just got this in like March, you know, like, I'm still figuring out my car. And so I just, like, you know, keep it onto automatic. And he's like helping me figure out how to turn them on. And then we turned it on and I was like, oh my god, how are they off? And I was like, oh crap, I took this into the dealership today and I think they turned it off. I'm so sorry, officer. And he's like, it's okay, this is just a warning, you know. And I was like, I've got passengers sitting in the back seat of my car, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this has never happened to me. And it's it was so funny because I'm just like, I'm so embarrassed, but there's nothing like you can do about it. You can either laugh or you can cry, and I feel like I'm gonna laugh because, like, it's not worth crying over that one. That one's not worth crying over. But yes, I got pulled over by the cops. So realize that cop could have gave me a ticket. That cop could have done a lot more, but it's because of the fact that he knew that I wasn't trying to do anything and I wasn't hiding anything. And yeah, okay, my blinker, I need to work on that one. Apparently, like, I need to, like, leave the blinker on for a little bit longer before I merge. You know, that was something that I did get told. So, you know, gotta work on a few things. My perfectionism just kind of like, ooh, okay. But with that, you know, realize that there's a lot of spiritual warfare going on right now. Like, people are pissed, and the people that I know that are pissed, I really don't care. Like, get mad, stay mad, I don't care. I find it funny, actually. Like, if people are sending spiritual warfare at you, if people are sending spells, magic, if people are trying to keep you down, go harder. Just go harder. Laugh at it, because realize they can't do anything. Your crew has got you. I'm gonna coin that one too, man. I am such a poet. Your crew has got you. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, baby. Don't, because they're covering you. Like, they're like, oh, okay. They're gonna play with my girl. They're gonna play with my boy. Oh, okay. I leave everything up to them. I don't have to do anything. I don't, because I won't. I tell them every time. I'm like, okay, guys, you know, my supernatural squad, you know, you guys handle it. Like, I'm not gonna send it back to sender. I'm not gonna say return to sender, or you need to go get these people for the BS that they're pulling. I won't do that, because I am not going to be that person. I will rise above it, but I will give it up to my guides. I will, Kalima, if you want to go for it, Medusa, if you want to go for it, if Zeus wants to go take somebody out, he can go take somebody out. If any one of them, and I'm talking any one of them, Jesus, don't mess with Jesus, man. Don't mess with my boy. Like, any one of them, if they want to go take care of it, they can go take care of it. Those are just, like the Fae, ooh, don't piss them off. Don't piss them off. Like, man, don't, like, Fae, you go handle it, man. It's on you. Whatever you feel is right for the situation, it's on you. You get to decide. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You guys got me. I trust you. I trust my crew. So you need to trust your crew too. Okay? Don't worry. Don't sweat it. It's all going to be okay. And so with that, you know, it's going to ramp up. It's going, the wind right now, oh, baby, it is high, heavy winds right now. High, heavy winds. I'm being told that it is going to get more intense. So don't sweat it. Laugh it off. Have some fun. Thank your crew. Go take your spiritual baths. Clean up your house. You know, make sure that you're praying. Make sure that you are doing, offering up offers at your altar or your, you know, sacred space, you know, whatever it may be, what you got. Make sure that you're lighting a candle. Make sure that you are, lighting some incense. Make sure that you are doing what you need to be doing. Okay? Because nobody can stop you. If you are seeing like an intense amount of all of this stuff happening, laugh and thank your guides and say, okay, that just tells me that I'm on the right track and I'm going to go even harder. My perspective is like, not, oh no, poor me. Like, oh my gosh, these guys are trying to keep me down, victim mentality. No, it's like, oh, we want to play that game. You want to play that game? Okay, let's go. Bet. Let's go. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get what I want. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can try. You can damn well try. But guess what? I don't care how many times I fall down. I don't care. I will get right back up. I am a stubborn SOB. I will keep getting right back up. I don't care how long it takes me to get where I need to go, but I will get there. I promise you I will get there. No matter what, I will get there. So, I will just keep going. So, I want to tell you guys, I love you all, and I send so much blessings and so much support and positive energy your way. Like, let's go. Let's do this. We got this. Don't let them try and keep you down. Don't let them hold you back. You are so much stronger than you know. So keep going. I love you all. Okay, time to get to work. Let's go avoid a whole bunch more accidents and, you know, take on the world. Pinky in the brain style, you know. Love you guys.